out at ketochow.xyz.
I'm Chris, also co-founder, president, and the tech guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, we have a couple of products that we created to make doing keto easier. Our main product is a meal replacement shake mix that you can customize to hit the macros that work best for you. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are super duper awesome.
Super duper. We do this daily live stream to keep you updated with all our Keto Chow happenings, to help us be accountable and stay on track and have you with us on our journey. So thanks for joining us.
There you go. So Becky's on.
Hi, Becky.
She's hoping that you're feeling better.
Feeling better.
Yes.
Thank you.
And she says it's another gorgeous rainy day here in Florida.
Oh,
Keeps the heat away.
Our 5-day forecast last night was
red,
97,
blue.
97, 97, 64.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
So let's see. Heather says hello. Julie
Hello.
is waving.
Hi, Julie.
One Bad Marine says, hey, I'm actually on time.
Good job.
Keto says, good morning, Bears. Tom says, good morning. So,
good morning, Tom.
Yeah, yesterday was interesting. We did do our live stream, our Tuesday night live stream. So if you didn't see that, check it out. We went through the history of Keto Chow.
Yeah, it was nerd.
Well, we didn't have a bunch of notes on what we were going to talk about. And
I was out of commission yesterday.
We started to talk about that. I'm like, you know what? We could easily talk about this the entire time. So that's what we did.
So I could take a nap and you could talk about that
That's
the whole
right.
time.
Weathers Wendy says good morning. Brittany says good morning. And Marlene also is waving.
Hi.
Becky says, hi, guys. I've got a big old callus on my thumb. I'm wondering what that's from.
I don't know.
Anyway, so yesterday I did 3 meals of Keto Chow. I actually did eat some of your beef stuff.
Some of my beef?
The beef stuff
Oh, yeah, that I made for dinner.
Because I'm trying to up my protein a bit.
Yeah.
So
it was good.
Which there's a couple ways you can up your protein. You can do like just a protein shake. You can eat some chicken. You can have some protein. In this case, it was some shredded beef. So.
Yeah, so I just took some of the beef that you smoked, and I did a meatball sauce that we've used in the past, but with the Swerve brown sugar. And I'd never used the brown sugar Swerve before.
Oh, yeah, you had it?
It worked really good. It packed just like brown sugar. I opened it, and it was like all hard, and I'm like, wow, that's really is just like brown sugar. So.
Is that the Lecanto? Or no, you said Swerve. You said that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
One Bad Marine.
But it was good.
Says that he just got a 20-year-old but operating Stratasys printer.
Wow.
I didn't know they had 3D printers back then. Hillary says, love Keto Chow so much. I've got 6 #1 absolute flavors.
Yay!
And Julie says she's obsessed with the new lemon meringue. Never take it away from me. Deb says hello from CA. Now, is that California or Canada or Cambodia? I'm assuming it's not Cambodia.
I'm sure there's more things that start with CA.
Yeah, Cameroon.
Okay, I can't think of it.
Delisa says, good morning, Bears. Mike Mallet says, good morning. Shauna says, good morning. Kathy says, good morning. Weathers Wendy said, I just finished listening to yesterday's stream. I enjoyed the history of how you two developed everything. I guess I'm a nerd. Nerd too. Oh, nerd.
I could tell you all about getting all the people and scheduling all the things with fancy Post-it notes.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Kathy said, good morning. Shauna says, I love the Swerve brown sugar.
Yeah.
Sonia said, I had 2 orange cream and 1 lemon meringue for my meals yesterday. Citrus happiness for me.
Yay. I have a lemon meringue today, but I'm not sure if I'm going to drink it.
Okay.
Because my stomach hasn't had dairy yet, and I'm not sure if I'll be happy.
Did you bring anything for Grilling Wednesday?
No, because I was actually thinking about going home.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're thinking of going home after this. That's right.
Yeah, I thought
Grabbing
I'd go
your
home
laptop
and work from home.
That works. I'm just glad you're here. So
thank you.
Thanks for joining me.
Hi, Debbie.
Becky says she's going to have to go back and watch last night's broadcast. And for those of you who don't know, the 2 Crazy Ketos are going to be doing a giveaway. Let's see. Let me actually pull this up. The YouTube. Gonna wait and let's see.
Our friends, 2 Crazy Ketos.
Yes. So here we go. Desktop. So I think this is. Oh, okay. So this is. Here it is. the 10,000 subscriber giveaway with the fireworks in the background. So I'm going to grab that. You have to come in here and comment, and that enters you to win. Yesterday, they did a giveaway with Keto Chow. Here it is, Keto Chow in Redmond. So had two lucky winners. One won the Redmond stuff and the real salt, and one won the Keto Chow. Let's see. Holly says good morning. Debbie says hi, y'all. I think I already said. But
so I've been thinking about Debbie because of the yogurt. I wonder, have you tried making homemade yogurt, Debbie? Because that might be something you could eat.
That's true.
Anyway, it's really good.
Heather says she's glad you're here too.
Oh, thank you.
Carla says happy hump day. There you go. And Becky said, yeah, tonight. So it's at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, which is 7:30 p.m. Central, 6:30 p.m. Mountain, and 5:30 p.m. Pacific. Did you want your hair back?
Yep. I want it back.
Let's see. Kathy says lemon and meringue rocks. Deb said, I love your protein shakes and we'll keep using them, but every time it's a few quick trips to the bathroom. Any ideas? I've tried avocado, oil, butter, cream. You may actually want to try it with no fat and putting the fat into fat bombs.
Or just eating fat separately. And then you could also put in some psyllium husk powder.
Psyllium husk, yeah.
Yeah, so some people might.
And it's funny, there are some people who they have Keto Chow and it stops them up. Other people, they have Keto Chow and it makes them go. So we're all just our own little special snowflakes, aren't we?
Yeah.
Heather says, Miriam, I'm so in love with my stomach flask. It's so pretty.
Oh, yay.
And Kathy says, glad you're feeling better, Miriam. Debbie says, I am not. I'll have to check out the yogurt. And
you have to. It's so good.
Which reminds me, there's some in the fridge that's been draining for like 2 days.
Whoopsie.
It's fine.
you just make it in your Instapot, and it's so great.
It's super easy.
It's soft, so you could probably eat some.
And it depends on how much you drain it. We tend to drain it a lot.
So it's like sour
really
cream?
A lot. It's actually more like cream cheese, and then we add in like flavored sugar-free syrups.
Can you put his video on here real quick?
I sure can.
While we're thinking of the 2 Crazy
Two
Ketos.
Crazy Ketos. Yogurt. It's right there. I do it all the time. Here we go. 2 Crazy Ketos yogurt.
We love it.
Yep.
It changed our lives.
Let's see.
It's like ice cream, but not as sweet.
Yeah. So Daniel said, good morning, guys. I have to put in my first order of Keto Chow delivered to Belgium. Whoa.
Wow. I'm
excited to try them out. That's
awesome.
Yeah. Rhonda says, good morning, guys. Just digging into my root beer scoop.
Nice.
Christine says, almonds as a daily snack helps with staying regular. Okay. Keto Dana says, what size Instant Pot do you need for the yogurt? I see they make different sizes. I'm sure you can do the one half the recipe.
Yeah,
so the one that
we just use the giant one.
Yeah, we have
a giant one.
I think it's an 8-quart.
Yeah.
Which only fills it up halfway because we're doing essentially a gallon. As long as it has the yogurt button, that's all that matters.
That's the one you need.
Yep. Yeah, and we're doing a giant thing of it. So, and Jen posted the video of the recipe, and then we posted the link to the recipe.
Oh, thanks.
So, depends on which one you want to do. And Becky is suggesting maybe some digestive enzymes with lipase could help digest the fat.
Yeah.
That's true as well.
Yeah. And you could take a probiotic too.
Oh, yeah. Cindy says she loves the Instant Pot yogurt recipe from Joe and Rachel. Was thinking about trying to add a few tablespoons of the lemon meringue into her serving today. That would actually be really good.
Yeah.
So far, one of my favorite things to do with the lemon meringue is it's quite simply you mix the lemon meringue with a bunch of whipping cream and a little bit of swerve, and then you whip it.
Pulse it.
And you make it into pudding, and it's amazing.
Yeah, we've done that.
Then just a little bit of almond milk to bring it back. Hold on a second. Let's see. Keto Chow pudding. Let's see if I can find it. Pudding archives. Oh, there it is. So this is a recipe, boom, from Chef Taffney. It's actually part of a bigger recipe where you make a bunch of
put
cookies to
underneath
put underneath, and it's made with
Oh,
banana.
and they're lemon cookies.
Yeah, they are lemon cookies. But you can just make the pudding by itself if you don't want to do the cookies.
Which that's what we do.
Oh, Becky says I have to fix my pressure cooker as the seal has broke again.
Oh no!
We actually, our original seal, the clear one,
yeah,
the silicone seal, like stopped working, and I just went on Amazon and I found a blue and a red one that were part of a set, and it was like super cheap, and the red one that's in there now has worked flawlessly. It actually worked better than the original one. So.
Yeah, it works really good.
Yep. So Shauna likes your earrings.
Thank you. They keep shining.
Mike says people are as unique as their gut bacteria.
Yes.
Deb says I'm going to have to try that. Hopefully today. Your day is cooler than here today. It's going to be 102 in California.
Yeah, it's 90-something here.
Becky says I still have yet to make their yogurt. Seriously? What do you do? Just like walk down the street and steal it from Joe?
You're like, yeah, I would do that.
Rhonda says, don't like my yogurt that thick. I strain out 2 cups of whey every time and add back of the rest. Okay. Well, and that's the thing. We like to strain ours so we get all the way out, and then we're adding in the sugar-free
Yeah, we'll put the sugar-free syrups
like
in there.
the Torani or the Da Vinci stuff.
Yeah.
And that makes it
Makes it
fluid
more
again.
runny anyway.
And then it tastes like raspberries.
Yeah.
Or strawberries.
And oftentimes we'll put a granola on it.
Yeah. Matt says, been eating 3/4 of my diet as Keto Chow for a month now, but I've only lost about 3 pounds. Goal is weight loss. Visibly slimmer though, no exercise. Is it normal for some people to experience that? It doesn't happen so much to men, but women really have a tendency to, they will start, keto or Keto Chow, whatever. They'll start a keto diet, and they won't lose a lot of weight, but they will lose a lot of fat. So they will be visibly thinner. Their measurements,
Pant size will fit better.
yeah, all that sort of stuff. And the key is to just keep on keeping on. Yeah.
But it does happen to men too sometimes.
Yes, it does.
So don't feel like you're a girl.
And
Chris
a lot of
didn't
times,
just call you a girl.
I did not. A lot of times, what'll happen is you'll have like a big weight drop of inflammation going away, and then it'll stop. It'll just kind of like hang out there for a couple of weeks, and then it'll slowly start to get going again. That's just your body remodeling. It's fine. It took you a while to get like this. It's going to take a while to get back.
Yep.
And you may have ups and downs. I'm experiencing an up right now. So ever since Memorial Day, it's coming back down again. But that's one of the reasons I did 3 Keto Chows yesterday. I'm kind of planning on doing it again today.
I'm going to have it down because I didn't eat very much.
Yeah.
When you have a stomach flu, that happens.
So Shauna's using her Dash pint ice cream maker. It's going to make a mocha salted caramel Keto Chow with coffee. And she did it yesterday and she's going to do it again today. Becky said, do you have the pressure cooker with the yogurt setting? That's what we have. It's a lot. You can do it other ways. You can, actually, my mom apparently I didn't remember this. She used to make yogurt in the oven. Who knew? So
Chris was really sick when he was a kid. He had reactive airway disease. That's what she told me. Okay. And so he couldn't breathe all the time. And in the winter, he couldn't go to school. I couldn't go anywhere. Because anytime he'd get in the cold, his throat would close up and he would have a hard time breathing because his asthma was so bad.
Itchy nose.
And so she said that she used to make that for him to give him that bacteria.
Yeah, so you can make it in the oven. We
just learned this when we started talking about Instapot yogurt. And she's like, I used to make that all the time.
And I was like, I don't remember any of this.
Apparently you were too young.
Linda says hi.
Hi.
Mike says I mix the yogurt with half a scoop of orange Keto Chow powder plus a little water and a few drops of sucralose. There you go. Heather says getting stuff to make yogurt today. All right. And one of the things, let me see if I can find it really quick.
Look how pretty that picture is.
Yogurt strainer.
You should just put it on our favorite things page.
I probably will. This is the yogurt. I just posted the link. That's the yogurt strainer that we use. It holds a gallon.
Granted,
worth.
It's huge. You probably don't need that big a one. Unless you make a lot at once.
You can use a nut milk bag or just put a cheesecloth inside of a colander.
A strainer, yeah.
We just really like this. Let's see. Cindy says I'm having root beer float today with butter. Nice. Mike says thanks for the tips. Keep on keeping on. Linda wants to know, what does this stuff do? So Keto Chow, which is what we're kind of talking about, well, along with the yogurt and everything.
We're talking about yogurt.
So the idea is, I don't have time to make amazing keto meals for every meal. Miriam made some amazing stuff last night. It was beef mixed with a bunch of amazing stuff to get our kids to eat some food.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I had to run to the hardware store to get some fuses and some circuit breakers. So I still needed to eat. So I walked over to the fridge, and in there I had mixed up some Keto Chow. It's a meal replacement. You mix it up with water and a fat source. In this case, I had snickerdoodle mixed up with heavy cream. This morning I have chocolate toffee with butter for my lunch, and I have chocolate mixed up with heavy cream for my breakfast.
And I want to trade you.
Okay, well maybe I just have to taste the chocolate to make sure, because we got a new batch in, and I'm doing quality control to make sure it's 2 thumbs
Spot
up.
on.
Anyway, but it allows you to have a good keto meal, but it's also designed to be nutritionally complete, meaning you can eat it for breakfast, you can eat it for lunch, you can eat it for breakfast and lunch. You can eat it breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which is actually what I did yesterday. The longest I've gone eating only Keto Chow for all my meals, which you don't have to do, but you can, is 100 days. I did that last year just to prove that I wouldn't die. So, got a bunch of blood tests, and that's all up on our website. So, what the heck? Someone is going crazy with...
Oh, look, there's different strainers that are smaller.
What?
At the top of the...
Oh, yeah. Those are different strainers. So, if you go on the Keto Chow site, you go to Getting Started, Nutrition Experiments, there's the 100 days of Keto Chow. So, I'll put that into here. But
in case you want to nerd out.
Anyway, nerd. Becky says, thanks for sharing, guys. Heather wanted to know, is it back in stock? So they're doing fulfillment by merchant of the strainer. So it's not like Prime 2-day shipping. They'll probably get there in a few days. So
I didn't notice that.
Yeah. Keto Dana just said, I got a call from the kids that they got gum in the dog's hair. How does that happen?
What?
In the dog's hair? Seriously?
Somebody was laughing.
Heather said, I must order that today. The bags are a pain in it. I can't do it myself. And something that this weekend I did 3 batches of the keto yogurt in a row, which was actually kind of nice because the first batch you have to put in some yogurt or some cultures to get it going. Mm-hmm. And well, when you go to do the second one, in this case, I'm dumping it into the strainer, and then I just don't clean out the Instant Pot.
So the cultures are there from the last batch.
There's stuff left over. So I just pour in the milk and the heavy cream, turn it on, walk away. And then I did 3 of them in rapid succession like that. So it was nice to not even have to clean it.
Yeah, but then it'll last a couple days too. Our kids eat it.
And someone was saying that once you've drained it, you put it into containers, it should last like 3 weeks in the fridge.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Ours
doesn't last that long because our kids eat it.
Yeah. Becky says, just hook me up to an IV of chocolate toffee and snickerdoodle. There you go. Shauna says, okay, so Shauna was talking about what Keto Chow is. Mike says, I like food too much to go 100 days. Mm-hmm. And that's one of the reasons why right now I'm trying to stick to either 3 meals of Keto Chow a day or 1 meal of whatever keto food. So that could be a bunch of smoked meat, or that could be Buffalo Wild Wings. Debbie says, I missed what we were supposed to do to enter the drawing. So you go to the 2 Crazy Ketos 10,000 subscriber giveaway, and you just comment. And then you watch the videos that they're doing every day. So there's a schedule on there telling you when they're going to be live. And then they're just doing a giveaway every day.
We actually have our own giveaway starting today, too.
We do.
With
That's
Marigold Food. I think that's what their name is.
Yeah, I think that is correct. Heather said, for a double batch of yogurt, do you need a huge one? We're using the 8-quart, and like I said, it only fills it up halfway.
So it probably would fit in a smaller one.
Mm-hmm. So like the 6-quart could easily fit a giant batch. And so we're using 2 of the big red Fairlife milk. because they're ultra pasteurized and they're filtered so it has less lactose. We're using 2 of those and 1 quart of ultra pasteurized heavy cream. That way I don't have to measure anything. I just dump all 3 bottles in and that's it. So Happy says, hey Happy, I'm loving Keto Chow ice cream made with my Vitamix.
Nice.
Shauna says, you've almost convinced me to try the yogurt. I'm a holdout because pre and post keto yogurt always has this, I used to be milk flavor.
Yeah, it tastes like sour cream. I mean, it's tart.
Yeah.
So, or cream cheese.
Yeah.
But then we just put the little sweetened
Sweetener stuff.
in it.
Candace says,
When
hello.
we're done.
Debbie says, thanks. Candace says, I've been trying to do 3 keto chows per day, but I think I haven't been putting enough fat to do 3. So I did more and I'm attempting it again today.
Yeah. Well, and you just need to listen to your body and see if you're really hungry. Because if you're hungry, then you need to add more fat. But if you are looking at the time and wanting to snack, or you're bored, or all of those things, have a bridge, like Dr. Siwas says.
Mm-hmm.
Get some non-caloric, whatever, coffee, tea.
Something to take your mind off, I think.
Something that will get you to go from the one meal to the next meal, because a lot of times snacks are emotional eating.
Yeah.
So
just keep going. I'm just
Okay.
finding something.
he's just distracting me with some numbers on the computer, so I'm trying to say something, not thinking about that.
So somebody wanted to know what culture
Oh, okay.
we're using. So I was finding.
Oh, this is what we bought.
Boom. That's the one that we were using, because it's like there's so many different ones.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I posted the link there.
It's been working.
And the interesting thing is, so you use one of those packets, and then you freeze a little bit. Like you can even just toss into like a Ziploc bag, toss it in the freezer, because you're able to reuse multiple generations of the same starter.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool stuff.
Which I've heard that you can just put it in your fridge, but you just froze it anyway because you didn't know when we'd do it next.
Yep.
But we've been doing it, so.
Kathy says, can you recommend a small smoker for one person? I haven't ever looked into small ones. And again, and Heather will back me up on this, the Green Mountain grills are solid grills. There's a lot to be said for and against Traeger's. They were the ones who kind of started out the whole pellet thing. They had the patent on it.
It's not the original owner anymore, though.
Yeah, so Traeger's, they had the patent on it. The patent has expired. Now everything is made as cheaply as possible to make as much money as possible. So I would actually recommend somewhere else other than Traeger, but if you have a Traeger or you can find one at a good price, they're not bad. So it's just, anyway. Mike says I don't seem to get 2KK notifications anymore for any reason.
Maybe unsubscribe and subscribe.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again? Mike says that he's enjoying a couple combos, like half chocolate peanut butter.
Nice.
A third mint, 2/3 chocolate. One of my favorites is chocolate and banana, or chocolate peanut butter and banana.
I have a meeting. Goodbye.
Oh, Miriam has to take off. Are you coming? Anyway, Delisa says she missed her Buffalo Wild Wing last night. There was looting and vandalism in the area, so they closed very early. Dang, that's... Miriam Phil told me to order the 400-count box of True Lemon. There you go. Stacy says, Mike Mallet, be sure you click the little bell icon so every time they put up a new video, you'll be alerted to it. I totally hear Rachel saying that. Maitreya says that she's going to order. And yeah, Heather says, Phil loves his Green Mountain Grill. And the new ones last night, I just read it last night. The new ones actually have Wi-Fi built in. So it'll connect up to your network and you can monitor, and sometimes even, depending on the model, you can change temperatures from your phone when you're somewhere else, which is really handy. Jen says a Camp Chef is what they own and they love it. There you go. And Shauna says that she went back and read some of the Keto 101 after your TED Talk last night. It's really cool. So glad we developed it. Rhonda says doing OMAD and using Keto Chow as my shake and filler with my meal. It's working. Fantastic. Kathy says thank you. Heather says bye, Miriam. Yeah. Angie just got on. Good morning, Miriam, Chris. Heather says he loves that stuff. Now we're back to drinking water. Not sure what that is. Mike says the lines at Buffalo Wild Wings were long last night. You know, we keep on just ordering stuff for takeout. I have not been into a Buffalo Wild Wings since we were in Denver, and then I was just picking stuff up. Huh. Heather says Phil has Bluetooth. He would love Wi-Fi. And Delissa is talking about mixing combos or the endless experiment to see what you like best. John got the small Rectech. And I got the big Rectech, so he got the RT340, which means it has 340 square inches of cooking space. I got this, the Rectech 700, the bowl. There's also a 640. Anyway, I really like the Rectech simply because made in the USA, completely stainless steel, and they have really good customer service. So, but Two Crazy Ketos is on. I don't know if that's Rachel or Joe. Anyway, it says, hello from a very wet South Florida. And we're expecting rain in about 4 days. Until then, it's super, super hot here. But anyway, Miriam took off. Sorry you didn't get to see her, but if you're just joining. Anyhow, well, that about does it for today. If you want to go back and watch our live stream from last night, it was a lot longer, and we went into all of the details of how Keto Chow started, why we made it, all the different stuff with the version numbers, because Joe wanted to know what was the deal with version numbers. So, Becky wants to know a link to the Rectech. Yeah, Rectech grills. Hold on just a second. So, and I did a lot of research. There you go. I did a lot of research on the grills before I decided to get one, and it was really close to buying the Green Mountain Grill simply because I could buy them at like Sports Authority or other places locally, but I ended up going for the Rectech instead. It took like 3 weeks to get to me because I got it on Black Friday, so, and they were kind of back ordered, but nowadays probably isn't a big deal to get one. But they have a bunch of different grills. They've got everything down to the they have what they call the 2500 BFG, which I guess is a big friendly grill. I got the RT700, and yeah, so they have a bunch of different grills. Anyway, there are things like Yodelers. I would actually, let me pull this up. Let's see, Reddit pellet grills. Yes. So I would recommend going on the pellet grills subreddit and checking out all the different information they have there. That's actually, I did a lot of my research on there. So anyway, the link is in the chat. So, all right, I'm going to take off. I got a bunch of work I need to do, and apparently I need to go give my chocolate to Miriam because she wants it. So, but thanks everybody for joining us, and we'll be here again tomorrow about the same time. And, and we're going to be on the Two Crazy Ketos live stream as well. So, anyway, catch you later. Bye.